Well, hello YouTube. Right, drag this closer. Obviously today, fuck, might be an idea if I do that. But yeah, today is, the Bad Blood DLC. Oh yeah, I need that for tomorrow. Fuck. That there. Providing it loads, of course. Also, that's another thing that I want to do, because the webcam fucking sucks massive wang, because it's really shit and its settings do not remember anything. Oh, I've gone blue. That's that. Yep, that's fine. Are you pleased about where we connect to the Ubisoft servers? Why? I do not know. Anywho, are you gonna crash? Because you did this to me a couple times yesterday, game. Oh, there we go. Right, let me play this goddamn DLC. I've never played it, so I don't know what to expect. It seems to be about 3 hours, maybe. Depending on what kind of content there is in here, I'll see what I can do. If it is just a linear DLC, then obviously I'll beat it. But if there's any like side content, I will play them. Oh, hey Tom. How do you do? How is you on today of days? Ah, Paris. Neither. Because GTA was obviously hacked, so no, and Witcher was like the one that was leading. Besides that, so none. You know, like that top. Why? It's not Rocket League related. I wish I could have bought the orange version as well.
So, man throws a cigarette into the toilet. The whole thing catches on fire. No fucking way. What are you doing in here? Hey, that's my fucking coffee.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax, you guys. First of all, this is anything but coffee.
Oh,
and
God.
secondly, I'm here because head office hired me to run a pen test on your system. And good job, guys. You passed. Yeah.
Hey, Ray, it's Tobias.
Yeah, everything's solid here. Okay, yeah, I'll tell him. She wants me to check your routers, too.
We need to talk. I think someone is watching me.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, will do.
But yeah, so what I might do is, Tom, after I beat this, depending on what time it is, I might just play Crazy Frog Racer 2. Just for today, you know, just to end something. Or I might play Need for Speed Most Wanted. Does he have an axe? No, it's a wrench. No, it's a hammer. What is that? I have no fucking clue. But yeah, so I might either do Crazy Frog Racer or Need for Speed Most Wanted. I might jump onto Need for Speed, but like I say, depending on what time it is, I might just do.
Too big. Damn it. Locked in. I'm gonna have to find a vulnerable system pronto.
And like I say, I'm probably gonna ditch the
If I play it smart, I can trap some of these mouth breathers in their offices.
Why? What? Why would you? Oh, he also gets. Yeah, like I said, I won't do the voting system anymore. Because I know it can now be cheated to beat the system. Also, I won't bother doing it anymore. There's no bloody point. All I'll do is, when like I say, I'll just go back to the old system of if people have ideas of why. I'll just go back to the system of, like I say, if anyone goes, oh, this game comes to mind, I see you have it, I'd like to see you play it, and then I'll just go from that system. I will. So no, that means no Rocket League, Tom. I may be wearing the shirt, but no Rocket League.
Over to the elevators. Only hoping I get stuck in one.
Oh wow.
Somebody check the elevator. Hurry!
There'd be no way I'd be able to show you this, but somewhere there's a spider directly in front of me there that's just managed to make a web all the way down as if it's fucking Spider-Man. And it's just hanging in the middle of my room. Oh, spider. I'm not sorry. Yeah, I just flicked it. Actually, I'll kill it. BRB. That is one dead spider. I just like how midstream... Oh, spider! Flick it. See you.
Damn, is there a security convention in town? I've never seen so many guards.
Yeah, what's going on? Raymond Kenny.
No fucking way. Here?
That's what they're claiming.
You know, my dad used to work with the guy. He said he was surly, but really just a...
So how are you then, Tom?
Alright, I'm safe in here for now, but I'm gonna have to find a vulnerability pronto.
You're good? Me? I'm doing very well, thanks for asking. So what are your plans then? You don't only play some chest if it works. Nice. Sadly, I can't play it.
Time to bail.
Obviously, my internet's absolute shit, but
Well, shit. All that just for little old me?
oh, well, that didn't very well work now, did it? Nothing. It's about right.
Gotta get out of here.
Like I say, sometime soon I still want to buy another Ethernet cable to reach this room. And once I do, like I say, obviously I'll plug it all in, and once I should be up and running with internet on the other PC. Which then means I can do online games.
I wanna go home.
Oh no, there are actual. Well, these collectibles. Online. 3, 7. So there's 10 missions. Side missions and thingy. Okay, so it probably will take me longer than 3 hours to do this. It might actually take the entire day. If it does, I will play Need for Speed tomorrow, Tom.
What is your emergency? Hello, are you still there? Hello?
Oh, you're gonna be shitting me. So what made you want to download Apex and test it again?
What's up?
Aiden!
Just want to let you know I'm done.
Well, it's about time. Do you have an escape plan?
I just dumped a false trail in the Bloom system. Over the next 2 weeks, they're gonna see me pop up in Wichita, Amarillo, Tucson. I'll drop off their map somewhere in Mexico.
Well, you head in the other direction.
Hey, I've got a one-way cruise out of Miami. If things ever calm down,
Oh, hey, Daniel.
I'll find a way to contact you. But
That the only game your friend has on a PC. Oh.
Stay out of
So I see when me and Daniel wanted to play it with you, you tried it once and you thought, nah, fuck it, I can't play it, and then this other guy turns up, and you go, oh yeah, I'll play it. It's gonna make Daniel very upset, and just think he's here, he's reading all of this. You're gonna make him very upset. See, you're making him cry now, Tom. I hope you can sleep tonight. Because now, sadly, I can't, give the man a hug, calm him down, You're really insensitive, you know that, Tom. I hate people like you. You get fans like you just from that phrase. What, wubba wubba dub dub? Well, hugs monitor. Hey man, listen. Oh bollocks, that's the thing. Hey man, come here. This is my tit, but here you go. You get a hug from me. You're intimidated by us two alphaist of males. Okay. We're hugging over the internet. You think we're alpha males? Like if there was a term above alpha, that's what me and Daniel are. We are so alpha that we don't even have a word to go along with it. Like no word describes anything larger than alpha that we are. Yeah, people believe this alpha and beta crap. I mean, obviously I don't care about it either, but celestial, there we go. Me and Daniel are celestial
honey, I'm home.
celestial males. We are godlike. Well, no, we're not godlike. We are
First
gods.
rule of survival. Always use the back door. Or is it?
Sorcon is above alpha. Is it above celestial? I don't think so.
You ain't pretty. You ain't cozy.
I don't think anything
Sure
beats
shit ain't
celestial.
home, but you were there for me when I needed you, baby.
Also, actually, just below. Oh my! Let me guess down. Is it just below Ligma? Ligma balls? Is that where you're going with that, Daniel? If not, I'm sorry. If so, I despise you.
I gotta burn these hard drives in the morning. I never got to use these. I guess it's better to be an unfulfilled paranoid than a dead one.
Oh, go to sleep, lovely. No, he was going for soft on my dick. Oh,
Oh, I should get some shut-eye.
you can tell I'm not really. With the shitty memes. God, I expect better of you two. I expect better of you two. And I'm never going to mention any of those and Dab. Because if you ever somehow see me dab, just end me.
No, I'm not answering you. No, just fuck off, go away.
Actually, that would have gone to answering machine by now.
All right, all right. It's been 10 years, Frewer.
Ray,
This had better be good.
Ray, send the police. No, wait. Don't send the police. They may be in. Can you find me?
Calm down. This is another one of your episodes.
My episodes. Ray, they're gonna kill me. Do you understand?
They who?
I don't know. They hit me with something. I must have blacked out. I think maybe
No,
I'm in
I will
trouble.
never dab.
I'm definitely in a trunk, Ray.
I'm not that uncool, okay?
Not very
Listen,
well.
I may not be the coolest guy in the world, but at least I do some things that cool guys
Oh, they're jamming.
would never do.
Oh, this is bad. Like, fixer bad.
Fuck. All right, I'm on my way. Sounds like Frewer is in real danger here. But if I'm gonna get out of Chicago, it needs to be now. Fuck. I can't just leave him.
Ray, my phone battery's running low here. You gotta hurry.
Calm the fuck down. Now, feel around the latch for a trunk release. If it's a newer car, it'll have one.
No, nothing.
All right, so we know we're in an old car. It's a start.
Old car? No, that is not a start. Maybe they removed the trunk latch.
You got any tools back there with you? Check for a compartment. There might be a jack in it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a jack. I think I can pop the lid with one of these.
That's the idea, but we don't want them to hear it pop. So I want you to bang around a lot when you do it. Shout, too.
Okay, here goes. Hey! Hey, let me out of here! Help! Help! It's open. It worked.
Just crack the lid. Tell me what you see.
I see construction workers on the road.
This is Chicago. That could be anywhere.
Oh, road cones. I see a lot of road cones. Road cone? Road cone?
Fucking road cones. Buildings for businesses. What do you see?
Oh, that's... no, I don't know what that is.
Come on, man.
There's a half-demolished apartment building. Looks like housing project.
Sounds like you're in the wards. Good. Through her. Anything else?
Just a lot of
I'm
buildings.
directly bloody behind it.
Okay. I need you to keep that trunk closed. Brace yourself.
Whoa, wait. Brace myself. Why brace myself?
Your ride's about to get bumpy.
Ray? Don't.
Through her. You okay in there?
Let me out.
Just hang on.
Here.
More fixers. Shit, these guys just don't know when to quit. Hang on, Brewer!
Well, hey, your bollocks. God damn it.
Find him.
God damn it.
These guys just don't know when to quit. Hang on, Brewer!
Oh, cock and balls.
Find him. Let's call it. We lost the guy.
Looks like we're clear. I don't know what to expect in that trunk. Brewer was a mess when we parted ways. Abe ran into him recently, said he was homeless. Doped up on something, barely coherent. Hell, Brewer probably still blames me for all his problems.
I like how... Also, I don't know why I have... Oh, I know, because... Yeah, no. Yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot. Really don't know why we haven't let him out of the car yet.
Jesus, Ray. You'd really zapped me.
Yep.
Says the lunatic with the tire iron.
I'm not a lunatic.
So you gonna tell me what you did to piss off the fixers?
Me? This is on you. I'm still running from your mess. I have been ever since you and Rose decided to blow whistles at Bloom. I had a good life, Ray.
You sure fooled me. We had to walk around on eggshells because you were such a head case.
Well, Rose is dead now. And your little tantrum in 2003. How many people died? Yeah. And I'm the head case.
You little shit.
I'm sorry, I didn't... You know what? Thanks for the rescue. But I need to go.
11 people died.
It's not
Lindsay
wrong.
Garcia.
Wait, so why have I chosen for the DLC? Because why not?
You want more? Because I can list them all for you.
I mean, I may as bloody well.
If you run, Bloom will...
Then obviously I have this game done in its entirety as far as I'm concerned. Then I pretty much never have to replay this for probably a few years or so.
I need to hit Bloom again.
Just after the speech, I'm sick of playing Watch Dogs. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sick of playing this game.
You can stay in my place.
It's just that I sort of hit a point yesterday where I just felt like,
Just don't touch my stuff. Don't monkey with my system.
probably because of all the not fun side content I did the day before, so it made me sort of, it drained me a little bit.
Control myself.
But now that I know that I'm just doing this DLC and I'm finishing it off,
I don't drink.
we'll see. Like I say, may as well finish it.
Wasn't planning on sticking around. I need to make a call.
Skill points? Why the fuck do I have skill points? Who is filling up all of these skills in the bloody DLC, honestly? And also it still shows... Oh no, RC Stuncon. Nice. With Aiden at. Where is he? There he is, he's down here. No, we did talk to him earlier. I don't think he's in this at all. Like I say, I think he's just got one, maybe two scenarios where you talk to him over the phone. I don't think he's actually in it. I don't.
Detective Billings speaking.
Sheila,
Mystery Man, is that you? I assumed you were dead.
did you miss me?
Like I say, it's just like Aiden in Watch Dogs 2. He's a collectible Easter egg. Like, you just do some other stuff. Or he's a part of the main story, but you just help him escape. You pretty much never see him. You just see him, like, waltz out of where you save him from, and then he gives you a call and says thanks, pretty much. And then you never see him ever again.
Direction, and I'll do the dirty work.
So probably in Watch Dogs 3, if it's probably taking part in London, he might be another Easter egg bullshit part in that game as well. And maybe Marcus from Watch Dogs 2 as well. I doubt he would be, but...
I've marked one of the groups for you. The Chicago South Club. Now spearheaded by of opportunity, and some of them will be done to send a message. Hit those once a day, so they know we're watching. Just remember, if you get caught,
Never heard of you.
good. Give me a call before you go in.
In Street Sweep, you help Sheila in her gang investigations and gain street tags and unique perks. Objective: knock out the 2 targets. Rewards. I don't know why the hell I'm reading that. I don't want progression. Oh, gentleman's peace. I won't mind that. Oh, armor piercing rounds. Groovy charges have a good together to your phone out. They're all useless. Lovely.
Sheila, I'm at the spot and I'm about to head in.
All right, watch yourself in there. These guys are connected. If they weren't, you know I'd have them behind bars already. Somebody's keeping my hands tied, which means they've got friends in high places. Which means...
They got the best gear money can buy. I'm counting on that.
don't get too cocky. I'm sending you all the information I've collected on them so you know just what you're getting into.
Thank you, Detective. Sheila. I got her done.
Haven't lost your touch, mystery man. I've sent your payment. And like I've said, there's still plenty to do if you're game.
I'll let you know.
Mystery man, we've got some big movement on the fixer front.
I am getting real tired of these pricks.
You and me both. Any ideas on how to beat them?
You can't. It's not a group, it's an occupation. If there's cash to be made, you'll always have more fixers. Best you can do is target one of the cells working a job and ruin it for them. Then you just have to hope that doesn't put a contract on you.
Well, I've got a cell for you then. These guys have been targeting white-collar workers, people with security connections into corporate accounts.
Thieves?
Killers. We've got bodies. I know who's involved, but I can't move on them. That's where you come in.
Possible visual. Moving to investigate. Found it! No! Careful! Grenade out! Help!
Right.
Got an update for me?
Yipper. Got her done. Was that all of them?
No. And this doesn't seem to be money-driven anymore. We've linked two of the victims.
Anywho, I'm back. I'm alive.
Damn. This sounds like this is wet work then.
That's what I'm thinking. I'll keep digging and let you know what we find.
Progression. What is there? A whole lot of crap to do. This might take me 2 days to beat. Because doing just the story obviously won't take long. Fucking Christ. Okay, so, Ubisoft. Listen. I'm gonna take your cock out of my mouth for like a minute. And could you please stop ramming this shit down my throat? Because I can usually handle it. You know, I can usually handle as much as you've got. But when you have too much of shit to do in extra stuff that you can give us to do, like DLC and whatever, do you really think people want to play your DLCs for 20, 40, 60, fucking 59... Wait, what did I say? 20, 40, 60... I don't know why I said 59. I just saw the 9 and I went, oh, 59. Basically 90 fucking side missions. Do you really want people to buy your DLCs and go, right, so our main story takes all of about 2 minutes to beat. How do we artificially add playtime to this game? 90 side missions. Fucking morons. Absolute twats. Don't do them. Oh, I'm not. Don't you worry. I'll do them in my own time. This I am not doing on stream. God, no. This I am not doing on stream. I will do them in my own time. I could probably handle 10 per one, so that even then that would still be 40, sorry. That'd still be 40 fucking side missions. Let alone 90. Fucking Christ, Ubisoft. Seriously. Calm the fuck down. This is why people play games like Witcher. Because yeah, whilst it does have side content, and admittedly not every bit of side content in that game will be 10 out of 10 amazing, but I would more than assume it at least gets to the point with the content that it has, and it's all pretty fun and meaningful to do, not just, can you do this thing, this one thing, like 90 times? So, you know, thanks Ubisoft. I fucking love you, but I really hate you. See, obviously this is why sometimes, obviously when I stream and stuff, like, yeah, I really want 100%, well not 100%, but I really want to do as much content as I want in games a lot of the times, because that's the way I play them. But the thing is, from my point of view, I always have to think about you guys. I do. And again, I know that you might still go, well, if you want to do them, but like I say, seeing the same 4 missions being done 20 to 30 times each, just for like 6 hours of me driving, shooting, it's not fun. I'd may as well play a goddamn racing game or Call of Duty. So yeah, I'm just gonna play the main story for this. Then like I say, I might jump onto Need for Speed, because this probably won't take long. So like I say, I'll probably jump onto Need for Speed. For 2 reasons. One, I'm sort of getting into the mood to play that. And 2, because obviously you're off for a week, Tom. I may as well play it whilst you're off. Yeah, so I'm just going to get the main story done, and I'll leave everything else for tomorrow. No, I can't, because I'm out tomorrow. I'll still be here tomorrow streaming, but I'm out in the morning.
I'm hoping to find a CTOS access point that's a little less armed. Your old think tank. Is it still there?
Bloomforge? Yep, still there. Sometimes I raid their garbage for spare parts. Don't underestimate that place. It may have started as a hackerspace, but Bloom poured in money. Do not underestimate these guys. Expect engineering gone wild. Mad science on a corporate budget.
Yeah, I think I can handle a few nerds with expensive toys. I'm bringing Eugene.
Let me guess, RC car. And actually, Tom, in Need for Speed Most Wanted, isn't there, like, challenge side missions? Not side missions, but isn't there, obviously you've got the main campaign, which is beat the Blacklist 15. Then isn't there, like, a, I think, from what I've seen, because I haven't really watched much of it, but I think there's 68 challenges where it asks you to do certain things, and it will give you certain vehicles that are obviously unplayable from the main game, like a cop car. I'm pretty certain one of them is you drive a pizza car. He plays a pizza delivery man, and it's just a pretty much a straight, not race, but it's like a blockade level. But I'm playing about 8 to 10 years. Okay, never mind then. But yeah, like I said, I've been watching Kuru HS. So obviously, if you want to watch anything Need for Speed, obviously watch him. He is the Need for Speed guy, as far as I'm aware. Like, he is the Need for Speed guy. And something that he did make mention of was how much he enjoyed because I've seen him play Need for Speed The Run. That game is utter shite, as far as I'm concerned. Need for Speed The Run is terrible. Like dog shit levels of racing game. Because when you have games like Need for Speed Most Wanted, Undercover, and pretty much a lot of other Need for Speed games, which are pretty open world games, and then you get The Run, which is a linear, almost movie-like video game, and it is mostly just drive in a straight line, beat the other racers. Oh, you didn't beat them? Try it again. It is... Like, I will admit, I will want to play it, because obviously it's not going to be a bad game, but, like I say, compared to the Need for Speed games, if you bought with the room when it came out, you completed in about 3 hours. Yeah, it is about 3 hours, and that's not even speed running or anything, because the only way, as far as I'm aware, you can speed run that game is once you've beaten it, you have like New Game Plus or something. So if you have like the fastest car unlocked or whatever from the campaign, mid-race, if you drive into some, like there's like a couple locations where you can drive into like a petrol station, and that allows you to change your car, so then you just pretty much pick the fastest car that you have. That's like the only thing you can do to increase the speed run. So like I said, I have seen it be played, and it is about 3 hours. It is. So, whereas Need for Speed Most Wanted is like an 8-hour game. 12 hours if you count doing the challenges and stuff. Which, like I say, I might do. So. Undercover, Underground, on Pro Street. Yeah, and then there's the other one. I forgot what it was, but like I say, Kuru also mentioned one game. And like I say, I can't remember what it is. It might have been Need for Speed. It might have been Pro Street. I don't know. You might be able to tell me. But in one of the Need for Speed games, it's an older, slightly older Need for Speed game, where there's 2 campaigns. One where you play as a racer, the other one where you play as the cop, taking down the racers. And like that aspect of being the cop, taking down the racers, does actually sound pretty interesting. So that's one of the other Need for Speed games that I want to look into getting, just because of the aspect of having sort of, you know, like a flipped coin aspect where you've got the racers and cop cars. And Hot Pursuit. Oh yeah, Hot Pursuit. But yeah, like I say, I do want to play Underground 2. Obviously Most Wanted, which I will be playing, because obviously they are the best Need for Speed games from what I'm aware of. And then like I said, obviously the run is utter shit. And then like the newer ones on PS4 and stuff, they're alright, they seem to be okay, but because the series hit a high note so quickly with its series, it's sort of a shadow of its former self. Granted, I wouldn't want just a Need for Speed Most Wanted copy every year or however often they make them, but obviously when you've got the driving and stuff pretty much well done years ago and it's sort of half-assed a couple times, it's, yeah. Pro Street is different, you like to enjoy Undercover due to cars, yeah, like I say. I don't know what's your favourite. Well, like I said, that's from what I know. Most Wanted is the best. Although Most Wanted 2015, I think, or 2013, whenever the hell the bloody remake thing came out, I know that is obviously not a shit. I know that is like a shit version. For multiple reasons. I swear, can't I actually get up here? Yeah, I can. Yes, like so I'll be playing that later. And then you can sit there and judge me and go, why are you bad at racing games? Because I don't bloody play them. I mean, I'd probably be alright. I'll probably be able to hold my own for a little while, but... shit. But it should be a pretty fun run. Especially since I'll have a beat tomorrow anyway, probably. No, I won't, because like I said, I'll be doing the challenges. I may as bloody well. I'll also see what it takes to 100% it. Obviously, if it is just beat all races and stuff, then, I mean, I'll do it. if it's fun and enjoyable and I'm not getting bogged down by it.
Sneaky. Brewer, I'm looking at lasers here.
What kind?
Lasers? How many kinds are there?
Well, in the gas laser family alone, you've got 8 types: nitrogen, carbon dioxide, argon.
Damn it. Security lasers.
Oh, those are mine.
What? Well, can you bypass it?
Well, no, I mean, I ordered them before I got promoted out of Bloom Forge. I can't believe they kept them. The guys always did love retro tech, but you trip one of those, and Bloom Forge goes offline to prevent a breach.
Shit.
Where is it anyway? There she is. I can see her little head poking out now.
No way through for me. Eugene? You're up.
Come on, Eugene. Yes, I know how to bloody drive a car.
Eugene's wired up to my phone, so anything I can do from here, I should be able to do the same through his camera.
I mean, I'm not even looking through his camera, but whatever.
Nice work, Eugene. Time to come on home. Bet these eggheads never saw this coming. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some rerouting to shut these down. This place feels very new, Brewer.
Thanks. I think.
What were you working on before Blue?
Modular valve control system is built to expand or retract based on internal pressure changes. Oh, and the lasers.
Yeah, definitely you.
I will admit, I do like this little RC car.
My problem.
Also, it's nice that I can just get the RC car back again without even actually having to go find it.
I gotta call Flo.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
What indeed? What indeed?
Ooh. Oh my god.
Whoa. I bet my bottom buck. These Bloom Forge guys run LSD late night laser parties here.
I mean, it'd be nice if I could bloody well see what the hell I'm doing. Yep.
Okay, let's see what you got on through. Damn. This is worse than I thought. I'll call him once I'm out of here, but first, let's make sure I do get out of here. Time for me to make my exit. Gonna cut the lights. Better.
Do you see him? No, I don't see shit. He's gone quiet. Just keep looking.
They can't shoot what they can't see.
I mean, you're not Batman.
Alright, Eugene. I would give you some teeth.
Why would I want to use a stun gun?
Bam!
Why? I mean, bullets work so much better.
Jesus, wait. Ooh.
Oh, why? I hate this auto aim though. Done.
Alright. I found your file. I'm gonna be honest, Frewer. It's real fucking bad. They got A-list fixers on you, man. Same type they've gone on me, only I've been masking my trail for years. Hell, they don't even have my biometrics and they still keep finding me. Now they seem to want you just as bad.
After a decade? Why?
I don't know. But we need to figure this shit out before we can map out an escape plan. We don't have much to go on. All we know is that the fixers found out you were living in Hobo Town.
Yeah, well, they won't see me back there. What do we do now?
I got an idea. I'll pick you up so we can move on to phase 2.
Don't say it like that. You're gonna give me a panic attack.
Better you have one now than when we get there. Guess we're gonna use you to draw out the fixers.
No. Ray? No?
Gotta go. Things are about to get real loud.
Eventually. And this is why we play on PC. It's exactly why we play on PC. Okay, this is why we don't play on PC. Yeah, you're gonna crash. I'm gonna keep asking it, because every time it bloody well does it. I mean, it may as well. Oh, online street sweep. No, thank you. No.
convince me this isn't a bad idea?
So we know they're watching your old digs. So we use you to get their attention and then follow them to the source.
Not sold.
You can tell me about all your concerns when we're on the road. Are you ready?
Nope.
Good. Let's go.
What do I do if I see somebody?
Act normal. We don't want to tip them off.
Wait, normal for you or normal for me? Because normal for me means I avoid people like the plague, especially the dangerous ones.
This guy's like me. Who needs human contact?
And see if I can find something to work with. You just walk. I'll keep up.
What makes you think this will work?
They'll be watching for you. They know you've been squatting in Hobotown.
Don't call it that. So, if you're fishing for fixers, what am I, bait?
You are a pivotal part of this plan, man.
Yup, bait. What if they make a move?
We want them to make a move. That's where I come in. I'll hit them first, and if they call it in, or if they run, I'll track them to the source. You're gonna have to trust me.
Ha.
Wait, what?
Well, I repeat, ha. You are the original cause of all of my trust issues.
Who fished you out of that damn trunk?
Well, yeah, there was that.
Uh-huh.
Still wondering why it took so long.
We're playing the quiet game the rest of the way, okay?
Fine by me. Still see some flaws.
I mean, I don't see why these two don't just fucking make up. It's so much easier.
But don't listen to me. Nobody ever does.
This is it, man.
Yep.
All you gotta do is walk.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Any sign of fixers?
Yeah.
I got you covered.
Yep.
You understand?
Yeah.
This is our trap.
Yeah.
Say it.
This is our trap. This is our trap. This is our trap.
Boss,
Yeah.
can't keep on saying it, otherwise they'll know it's a trap.
Getting a little close there, Ray. They'll see you.
Militant vegan. He is a suspect. Polyglot. Listen, Ubisoft. Don't make me Google search words to make me smarter, okay? Like, I appreciate the sentiment and you're trying to tell me I'm stupid. But I don't need to be told I'm stupid if I know I'm stupid. Knowing or using several languages. There you go then. Multilingual.
I don't like the look of this guy. He's real suspicious.
He looks like a PI. Working a case. Not yours.
Frequently purchase lottery tickets. The guy earns $33,000 a year. Why do you need lottery tickets?
Just a worker on his lunch break, Frewer. Move on.
$98,000, and he feeds pigeons.
Ray?
Looks like he's just meeting friends.
Reported for hooliganism. Well, that's a thing. Oh, hey, random. 30k in America is poverty. I doubt that. Like, in the grand scheme of things, $30,000 a year is not poverty. No, I know it won't be like the UK, but $30,000 a year. Yeah, granted, it's technically not a lot of money because of the insane amount of insurance that they have over there to cover everything from stubbed toes to sneezing in the morning. No, for medical, yeah, exactly. Like I said, they have so much insurance to cover so many different things that you don't have any money.
And don't freak out, but I've got a guy tailing.
Ambulance ride is 10k. I doubt an ambulance ride will be $10,000. Fuck off. $10,000. Piss off. Like, I'm not saying piss off as in you're wrong, I know I'm right. I'm saying that as if that's true, fuck off. I'd sooner die.
Just looking for a little help here, man. Jeez.
That's a no-go on your tail. And I got no record of your homeless friend.
What makes you so special, huh?
Leave me alone.
You come into my home uninvited.
Not so easy, which gets hospital then. Well,
This is not your home. This is the middle of the street.
Shake him off, now! We don't have time for this, Frewer.
Back off, or I will fuck you up,
Fuck
sir.
me, you're what's wrong with America, man. Nobody gives a shit anymore.
fucking
Okay,
10
nice chat.
grand.
Thanks. Bye now.
Frewer, watch out!
But seriously, fucking hell.
Frewer, open the door and come on out. It's all clear.
That's exactly what they make you say at gunpoint.
Frewer, nobody's got me at gunpoint.
That's the second thing they make you say.
Also, it's nice that the graffiti layer is over the...
Ah, fuck. Here comes the cavalry. I won't have time to track his phone yet. Frewer, help me out here!
The cameras, Ray. I've got guns on the cameras.
Oh,
Damn,
you,
I'm impressed,
yes.
Frewer. I was expecting one or two guys. All this for Frewer?
And of course I'm being shot at. Get behind the bloody...
Anybody see him? I don't see him.
Pretty sure you're violating some city codes here, Frewer.
Yeah, well, the city turns a blind eye to this place. Ray, you gotta stop these guys. I'm trapped here, and if they kill you, they're coming for me.
Well, thanks for your concern.
Please die, thank you. These guys are morons, right?
Take him out. Need better cover. All right. I gotta check that phone again, see where it leads.
Considering the college graduates in STEM fields and medicals earn well over 100k a year in USA, earning 30k is like minimum wage. Well, yeah, but still, what I mean is,
Winner
obviously because you use the term poverty, that's why I was saying
Stay close enough to
no,
track back this guy's GPS.
30k a year would not be poverty. But I know where you're coming from. It's like people over here, if you're earning, I mean, depending on how you live life and stuff, 10k a year is a very low amount of money, but that's why obviously the government says, well, not government, but I think it's somewhere around like 25 grand a year in the UK is like a healthy wage, which, I mean, like I say, depending on where you live and how you live, 25 can either go a long way or barely get you through the year. Because obviously it depends where you live. You live in the smack bang middle of London, 25k is getting you nowhere. It's not when like per month you'd be spending like around the 800 to £1,000 mark a month on rent if you rent places out minimum. If you're in the smack bang middle of London, and then even then they'd get more expensive because obviously you're on the doorstep of work and stuff. But obviously you're in London, you'd be earning that kind of money. So to anyone who looks at like £1,000 a month or more on rent,
Looks like you've been making a lot of round trips to one construction site in particular. Not suspicious.
whereas say if you live even slightly out of London, like in Greater London, yeah, you may be in London per se, but obviously the amount of money you'll earn is less because you're not in a major city, there's not a lot of things that you can be doing and all that kind of stuff, so you won't be paid as much as high as a wage. That's why, yeah, sure, working in major cities like say London would be great because obviously the money you earn is the kind of money you'd be earning, but on the other hand, it almost seems as though you're almost rushing through life. You know, like if you've ever looked, I mean, obviously you seem to live in London from what I remember, but like if you've ever been on the tube in London or know about the tube in London, it is packed. There can be no problems going on down there. If you're on the tube and you don't know how it works and you're holding everything up, people will push their way through you so they can get on the tube and get to work in the morning or get home. Like they don't care. And that's the kind of life that people lead in London. Again, it's not like living out in say Yorkshire somewhere where you're not rushing all day every day.
Chewable prescription strength antacid for the heartburn. For the anxiety. I think the whole world should be on these. There'd be a lot less assholes. Maybe you should have one. No. Oh, and these. Oh, I am done with these.
You gotta get your shit together. You don't need these.
I didn't need them. I didn't
So yeah, like I say, it's
until you turned Bloom on me. I had my shit together.
that's why sometimes, you know, the money looks nice, like if you're in London and whatever, but the way of life that you have to lead, yeah, sure, you know, weekends and free time is obviously very different, but just work life for a lot of people is going to be more stressful than, like say, living out not the countryside, but more out of major cities, you know.
Find out who's running this crew. I can take them down, and that buys me a window to get you out. Hey, are you gonna be all right? Stupid question. I assume you're staying in the car when we get there.
That is a complex question.
You are higher than a hawk on a hunting run, my friend.
Chemical courage.
Sorry, how are you, random?
You don't have any questions?
About what?
What we're about to do.
Oh, are we doing something?
Are you serious?
Gotcha.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Frewer.
It looks like you guys have the same home decorator.
Ha ha ha. Do I need to worry about those pills?
No, I'm still floaty, but I've been surfing this wave a long time. I'll be fine.
Jesus.
What's in there?
There's a stiff. Looks like he's been here a while.
Man, if you hadn't found me, that could have been...
No record. They erased this guy from the system. I need to find a way inside.
Door.
High-tech security for a low-tech operation. What kind of VIPs are they
Nice.
bringing
There's
through
been
here?
match. Mortal Kombat. Oh, that's fine. Well, you don't have to answer every 2 seconds. Oh yeah, no, I need. So how's the Mortal Kombat grind going then? Well, not grind, but how's Mortal Kombat going?
Wait a second. I think I see something.
Actually, skills. 15. Combat. No, it's not combat. No, it has to be. Oh, is there no... take down heavies and stuff? Huh. I'd assume they're not in this game then.
Brewer, unhacking the security system. Get into position.
Oh, enough that needs to go that way. That needs to go that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way.
Shit, someone's coming.
I'm watching you through the security camera. Looks like they're using ambulances to transport their victims.
This is exactly the kind of nightmare scenario that keeps me from sleeping.
I need you to get closer. I'll tap into your phone so I can see too.
Ah, Jesus. Okay, here goes.
Never made it back. Says Ray Kenny was on his tail. They're searching the waterfront. They'll find him. Fuck, they better. What about Tobias Fruiter? Kenny's already out of hiding. We don't need the bait anymore. Target of opportunity. If we pick him up, it's a bonus. What about the mole? Any progress? The guys are already working. They'll get him talking.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Once again, this is all about you.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
Because I told you?
Listen, they were talking about a mole. If we find him and get him out, he can probably tell us who runs this operation, where to find him. You can be mad at me later.
Oh, you can count on it.
I need a way across, and I've got a wild idea. See that crane? Just like we did with the bunker.
Sure, if you can keep these guys off of me while I head for the controls.
So far, I don't see anyone. Let's head for that crane. I want to peek inside that boat. Our mole may be in there.
Please give me a sniper. Aha, there she is.
There's some movement on the ground.
I got you covered. There seems to be a sniper perch up here. Hide.
I need a distraction, Ray.
Okay, move now.
Girlfriend missing, presumed dead. Oh, lovely.
He's gonna see me. What do I do?
Keep it real cool, Frewer. Watch out. They're moving. Wait. Watch it. You got movement. Fixers are moving. Careful.
Really?
I think I got them all. You still alive? Brewer?
Miraculously. What now?
Now we put your skills to the test. You lower the crate so I can get in. And Frewer, slow.
You're gonna ride across in that?
Just go slow. And don't press the release button.
I don't even know what the release button looks like.
Well, that does not inspire confidence. Slow, I said! Don't do that with me in it.
Don't worry. I think I know why that happened.
Hang on. I'm getting in. Okay. Ready. Remember? Slow. Okay, that's good.
I don't know if anyone can hear that, but there is a twat outside revving a car's engine and wheel tire spinning.
That doesn't look right. Huh?
We've been waiting a long time for this, Ray.
Ray, I got a couple of fixers leaving, and they're dragging somebody with them.
Frewer, follow them.
Follow them? How?
Figure something out, man. Don't get too close. I'm not done here, but I'll catch up.
Look for a cement truck.
Brewer, I found something. Listen up.
Can he sit up? Oh, fuck it. Just hold him up. This is session number 3 with Alex Jaworski, who is not the name he gave us. Alex here's an undercover cop.
I'm not a cop. I'm just an informant, okay? Look, they barely even pay me anything. Listen. You let me go, and I'll leave the country. You got my word.
I want everything you photographed, sent, or stored, and a list of your contacts. Or my buddy here is gonna stab you.
No way. I give you that, and you'll kill me, right? Hey, no!
What? You said to stab him. Jesus. Now how's he supposed to tell us anything? It was a fucking bluff. Jesus. Just stop the bleeding. Take him to the body
Wonderful
shop, get him patched up.
bad guys they've
Pretend
hired
we're
here.
not fucking around.
I bet the guy they whisked away is our mole. Still following him? This guy's already doing our work for us. He'll have names we can use. Let me know where they stop.
I'm now halfway through. Okay, are we gonna give me a mission or no?
Let's see what we got here.
Hello, my name is Charlotte Gardner, speaking on behalf of Bloom. As you know, crime rates have plummeted since Bloom brought the CTOS to Chicago. Our system prioritizes security and safety. Last year, Aiden Pierce launched a terrorist attack on the CTOS. but was ultimately unable to bypass our security measures. With the cooperation
Bullshit.
of the CPD, Bloom is now offering a $100,000 reward for any information leading to Aiden Pierce. Thank you for your time
It's a lot of money.
help to make Chicago a safer city.
Safety and security, my ass. Bloom wants to enlist the public in this war. This puts a lot of heat on Pierce, and if they lock onto his trail, well, they'll find mine. I gotta keep an ear to the ground and see if I can keep this under control.
Bloom has offered a reward finding Aiden Pierce, attracting several shady parties, investigate and shut them down. Find the hacker's QR code and decode it through a camera. Oh god. Unlock, then investigate the server. Locate the undiscovered body, find the hacker. Hack Charlotte's phone to plant a book. Oh, they're just collectibles. Two. Three. 4. I'm guessing 5 is the last one. Oh well.
All right, Ray. I followed him to an old mansion. Here, I'll mark it for you. Man, this place is huge and creepy. I am definitely not walking into that death trap.
I'm not gonna push you. You've done more than enough.
I'm headed back to the silo. Don't get yourself killed.
I won't.
Or tortured.
Don't worry about it.
Ray, this is a really terrible idea. Maybe we can find another lead.
Don't worry about it. We'll talk soon, my friend.
You're in the game now? Oh, nice. I'm glad that it only took, what, 3 weeks? 4 weeks? But usually, like I say, fighting games are the biggest thing in the world as soon as they come out, but they very quickly drop their player base. So all of the most annoying players will mostly leave. So by the time you get to this point, you've got the people who mostly care, or the people who can only play it from time to time.
Are dead sick. Know that an attack on one bus is an attack on us all. We will retaliate. Consider this your last warning. Back off now.
So why are you loving it so much? Oh, excuse me. So why do you like the game so much now?
Direct threat for DedSec's public channel. Usually they get all poetic and wordy to try to hook new fish.
You found your character. Who?
Something's goddamn spooked. You don't want to back these guys into a corner. Who knows what kind of damage they can do. I'm gonna keep one eye open.
A council of Daves. I mean, that doesn't make much sense, but whatever. Garrus. I have no idea who that is.
I can still shut this thing down before they find us. Hell, it'll give us both a fair shot of escape. They've got their mole, Alex Jaworski, somewhere inside here. I need to know what or who he knows.
One moment. Just gonna Google him. Garrett. MK11. Oh, the time guy who can't die. Yeah, Sandman. You're talking about Sandman, aren't you? Like I say, the guy who can't die. Although he does very much die when you play the game, of course. It is and down story. Gets down in Never-Ending Sea. Yeah. Well, like I said, that's my point. The guy who can't die. you kill him, but then he just comes back again anyway, story-wise. But obviously, you know, actual game-wise, when you're playing online, yes.
Hey! Hey! Shit! We got company!
Fuck. They're all large guys. That's annoying. I'm gonna leave him till last, or till never. Eventually. That was the best thing that I could do there.
He did all this damage?
He had a partner.
This is fucking shameful.
What the hell? Heads up! We have to look for him. Go over there.
Looks like a job for Eugene. Shit. What's happening here? Gotta be here somewhere. Think about it, put this guy here. Looks like my work.
Wow.
Alex. No, please don't. It's okay, it's okay. I've come to get you out of here.
Those sick... God, they just kept stabbing me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shh, we need to calm down, man. Tranquilo.
You're Raymond Kenny. They're looking for you.
If I can manage to disconnect you, do you think you chicken. I can't feel my legs. Okay.
We'll wheel him out of here.
You need to tell the cops one of their CIs got shot. Put a hurry on it. I can't be here when the cops come. So if you got anything you can tell me about Bloom. A name. Anything.
I was following Bloom's money guy. Guy named Jack Finley.
Never heard of him.
Never got close to the boss, but Jackie. You promise me you'll hurt those fuckers.
You wait till they get close, then aim for the face. You understand? You can do this.
Yeah, right, just that's gonna bloody do anything.
About to get caught up in a shootout. But if my bitch is on distraction, I need to slip out of here.
Why me? Fuck off. Why the fuck did everyone gun for me? The feds and the twats.
Start looking.
That's absolute horseshit.
Squad to air support. Unknown suspect on the move. Track location and report back. Over.
Cops are here. Move. Move.
Shit. About to get caught up in a shootout. But if my bitch is the distraction, I need to slip out of here.
This is the police. Exit the house now. Lay down your weapon.
Feds and the twats, what's the difference? Well, the feds are the law. The twats are not the law. And they just so happens to conveniently be. Why? Before the law and the law won. Yeah, well, you know. Well, considering at the moment the law aren't winning, because they're not the ones who are getting any shots off at me.
Cops are here. Move. Move.
Shit.
But it is annoying that they know exactly where I am.
Distraction, I need to slip out of here.
I'm gonna have to kill everyone, because there's no way I'm getting out of here undetected. No, Will Street King the Hill. You're not being a bitch now, are you? You're not being a bitch and doing one move over and over again, because if you are, that win streak doesn't count. But yeah, seriously though, this sucks. Why do they even know where to find me? I mean, how makes a better question, but if there's a bloody car over there that I can steal...
Cops are here. Move. Move.
Shit. About to get caught up in a shootout.
Fucking hate this so much.
How the fuck did they find us? Doesn't matter. Keep them back.
Oh great, and I can't climb. I'm going to die. Or get away. Do you kind of want to... Thanks, man. You know, commercial better game than you think. I'm not trying to say your shit. And, you know. Give anyone enough time with a fighting game, they'll learn something. Escape. Escape the police. They can't even drive on water anyway, so...
Okay.
You're not anyone. You are anyone. I'm anyone.
Looks like Chicago's got a few of you, but
You know?
want one for Bloom.
Like, 'cause if you've been playing one type of game for years, yeah, you might be something at that game, but just because you play one game and you might be decent at it, doesn't make you in anyone. You win a tournament, you come back to me. When you thought you meant new to the game. No, I just meant anyone. When with that kind of game. Terrible at finding games. Yep. Ditto. It's only because I don't play them. I don't. I'm also terrible at shooting games. But again, give me enough time and I could probably learn something. Only put in hundreds of hours in practice mode online. Well, you know. I can't do that anyway. Like I said, playing one game over and over again, day in, day out, I'd get bored probably 5 days in. I would. Why else do you think I don't play Gmod anymore? Because I burned out all those years ago. 200 hours is nothing in an online game. But me, like, I just burned myself out years ago playing that. But it was because it was the only game that I could properly play on PC and stuff. That's why I put quite a bit of time into it, but I just can't.
You dirty fucker! Gotcha.
Guess what? We got Raymond Kenny. Yeah, outside the bar. Your guys will bring him in.
Can't be casual fun games, so I should go through a place like play nothing else more common. Well, no, that's true for anything. You give a first-person shooter to someone who's played first-person shooters their entire life, yeah, you'll have no chance. You do the same thing with fighting game, you also have no chance. You know, give enough time to one person for years with one genre, then yes, you've got no chance, sort of thing. But
I gotta catch up with this guy. What is this? A horse tranquilizer? I'm not trying to lose my shit here.
that's why I'd like to say I'm average. Like, I'd say I'm average at everything rather than not good at one thing. Which, in terms of gaming, is better for me. Because I'd sooner, like I said, I'd sooner be average at everything rather than good at one thing. But obviously the biggest problem is I get bored. I do.
Brewer, this is really not a good time.
I just wanted to see if I can help. I know I bugged out on you last time. I don't want to
You say you're above average at shooters and racing games. Well, I've never really played racing games. I mean, I've played a few, and like Mario Kart, I'd say I'm pretty decent at it, because, I mean, yeah, what I'm about to say is true, but again, you play it a few times, and if you grasp it fairly quickly or if it takes you a while. But like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where they have the 200cc mode, that thing, you have to know the course inside and out. You have to know when to brake, when to drift, and do all this other bullshit crap in the back of your mind, knowing how fast you're going, if you can take certain turns, and all that kind of stuff. Give that kind of game to anyone, they could probably learn the 200cc. It just depends how fast you can learn it. There was only one course that I absolutely hated, but that was because it was filled with tight turns. And that's what made me get really good at it. But then with stuff like Need for Speed and whatever, because I've never really played those type of games, who knows? Well, like I say, later on, once I'm done with this, we will actually see how good I am with racing games. I mean, with Crazy Frog Racer, even though there's nothing really into that, and because I know the courses, it was pretty easy for me to do. But try playing a set of course or Dirt Rally. I don't like Dirt. I own Dirt because I've got it for free on Steam. I think I own 2 Dirt games, and I've tried playing them at one point. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm never gonna play this. That kind of racing game is not my thing. Like, give me an arcade racing game any day of the week, something like Need for Speed, Burnout, Mario Kart, you know, those kind of games. I'll do it easy. And Forza. But the more simulated, realistic racing games, I don't know. They don't really seem my thing.
Squigglies. Oh, cute. I guess that's supposed to be a mouse tail.
That's the one. Send me the location.
Dirt is okay, but Dirt Rally is full on sim. Well, like I said, I don't remember what Dirt game it is. But I think it's either Dirt 3 and Dirt something.
My little balloon buddy paid off. I think I might have struck gold here. But just fucking keep my lunch down. KT. Okay. Come on. Quiet.
Showdown. Yeah, it might be Showdown that I also own.
Damn. It'd take me days to track him through this. No time. Let's see if I can get his goat, though. Make him slip up. Hopefully he's paying attention.
Interval, you have to use left foot braking to shift the weight of the car into corners, otherwise you won't turn properly.
So why don't you give me a call?
Yeah, but when you mean left foot braking, I'm not playing I'm not in an actual car, but I know what you mean.
Well, since you ain't here, you won't
And like I say, because I've not played those kind of games, yeah, I'm gonna look like an absolute moron playing it, but
God damn it, I should have expected an alarm.
because maybe use shift weight roll then to slow it down. Excuse me, I shot you in the face.
Stop wasting time, Ray.
Oh, come on. keep me. You know, just somewhere with lots of land stuff running cars. Well, you know. Obviously, having never driven, I don't know.
Oh, now you want to talk? Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I'm busy. Leave a message.
You're gonna visit your boxing gym, pay a visit a trainer.
Sasquatch! Do you understand how extinct you are? Well, why don't you stop by so we can talk about
Didn't I kill him? Man, whatever.
That was the old humanoid building behind him.
Haven't been in 3 years. Oh, tisk tisk.
Up, son.
As long as you don't take a picture of me and stick it up on the boxing bag, punching bag, I should say. I think we'll get along just fine. Is that meant to be Dead Mouse? No, because Dead Mouse isn't a hacker, but I believe that has some semblance to Dead Mouse because his name is default.
I can never tell if you're messing with me. I'd offer to come along, but I'd just get in your way, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yep, I'm on the last portion of the game. With nary a car in sight. Oh, that's good. Random. That's great. At least, you know, you've managed to do something. You know, something like that. Getting your speed a few times can change your perspective. I've never been in a fight. I will never be in a fight. Because I will most likely just find the nearest corner and cry in it. That's how I win. Plus, doctor's orders. Imagine actually getting into a fight and you have a doctor's letter. You get into like a fight and you go, ahem. Doctor's orders, can't fight. Sorry.
I can't underestimate Default. He knew I'd track him back here. I gotta stay sharp, work the trap, find a way through, and hope there's a rat at the end of his maze. All these guys are geared up and ready for trouble. That's what a Bloom budget will get you. Probably safer to try to slip past them.
Nah, I'll kill him. Oh, never mind. Can't use that excuse because the medical doctor checks you before fight. No, I mean random fight, not.
You're watching me, ain't you? Oh yeah, kid. I'm coming for you.
Like, I mean a real world fight, not a MMA fight sort of thing. And even then the doctors would say, "So, what have you had done?" "Oh, I've had lung surgery. Pretty much twice." "Oh, yeah, you can't fight." Because again, like I say, doctor's orders, he said, no contact sports, like boxing. Like boxing. So, you know.
Nope. You? No. I wonder what he's hiding under there. Probably all gross and disfigured. Burns? Maybe he's a she. Definitely. He has a Oh yeah. Check.
Come on, body shot measuring up. Pretty much, yep. Especially since it's been stuck to the outer lining with talcum powder.
Subject sighted. Going to investigate.
People say you're coming in 30 minutes when you never invited them. What? I mean, you wouldn't be saying that if it was a girlfriend or anything. You wouldn't. Your cousin was like, I'm coming over in 30 minutes. Oh, really?
Start searching that way. He bounced.
Well, I mean, it is school holidays. Well, what is it, half term? Can't be outside hanging out.
Enough fucking games, alright?
Well, luckily for me, I don't really have cousins I can hang out with, or have ever hung out with.
Fathers, mothers, husbands, wives, brothers. Did it make you feel powerful, Ray? Did you get a little tingle between your legs? Smile for the camera, Ray. You've got faith.
Physical item store. Well, obviously you know random. I'll take your word for it.
I think you're growing as a person, Ray.
Eat shit, default. Sam Jennings.
Let's talk about this.
Oh, we will. When I find you.
See, Ray, I'm an artist too.
Shut the fuck up! Mary Langston. Fuck. They're all here, aren't they?
Well, I mean, if it's the same sensation, then
Investigators have confirmed Raymond King, an ex-Bloom Industries employee, is responsible for the blackout, which has resulted in 11 confirmed deaths. King's motivations are as of yet unknown. Bloom has
No! It's all bullshit! That's not the way it went down at all, you twisted psychopathic fuck! Is this how you get off? Well, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
They called it suicide. But he was on watch until you cut the power and let him out. You murdered him. Murderer! Murderer!
They died.
that was the point that I was getting to. Because the problem is, once it's all over, it's over. It is. Like, it's always... It's obviously up until that moment. But then once you hit that moment, it's immediately just, well, you know.
completed. Moving in.
Okay. You. Really? Why? Why? Well, that has to be the most stupidest thing I've ever read in my life. Well, not really. The lengths people will go to. Probably a colostomy bag. If that's what it's called or pronounced. So you just have a bag tied to your side that you piss into. And then you have to change that.
Default's running the show here. Damn near caught me too. At least I know now why he's doing all this.
Why?
His brother died in the blackout.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah. Listen, the silo's been compromised, so I gotta be ready for a fight.
You mean we?
I got enough blood in my hands, Frewer. I've been fighting tooth and claw for years. I do need your help, man, but I don't expect it.
You didn't bail on me, I'm not bailing on you.
That your chemical courage speaking?
Nope. I'm done. I threw those in the garbage. I'll hide out until you're back at the silo.
Hey, Frewer. Thanks. Doesn't look like Default's made his move yet, but he will. I could burn my shit and run, but it didn't work last time. Fuck it. I'm gonna see this one through.
Penultimate mission. We're almost there.
It's time. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
I got a feeling this is gonna get real ugly. Damn it, I got a rat in my machine. All right. You want to duke it out? Let's duke it out. Yeah, motherfucking fucker. You're shutting down my defenses. I'm gonna get overrun here.
Find him, finish him, and take what you can carry. We can recoup some of our losses. It's probably all booby-trapped. Guard down. Damn! Got the place locked down. Jesus, the guy actually lives here. Move on the server room. Go!
Ray, I'm here. You're late. I got lost. How? It's a giant silo. Can we not argue about this right now? Listen, default's in my system. I've got this. But with my modifications, you're about to overload the system. You need to get to the control room and, stop that from happening. I'm on it.
I'll keep default out. You cover the control room. Ray! Ray! They're coming!
Damn it! You touched my ship.
Yeah, I made it better.
That remains to be seen.
More fixers, Ray!
Damn!
Who is this guy, Ray? Every time I close the door, he kicks it back open.
Annoying little shit, isn't he?
You want a big yummy spoonful of this? Huh?
Ow! Painful, Brewer.
Ray, he's getting through.
We'll stall him. I'll see what I can do. I don't think so, rat boy.
Ray, it looks like more fixers are coming in.
Okay, I'll deal with them.
Why?
Yeah, it's just like all the little internet assholes combined and formed into this one giant mega asshole. How does he have time to make fun of me while he's counter-hacking? And what's a douche nozzle anyway?
We'll stall them. I'll see what I can do.
Yep, that's exactly how an overload works.
So, rat boy.
Fucking hell, that was annoying.
Ray, it looks like more fixers are coming in.
Okay, I'll deal with it. You okay, thrower?
Yeah, just like all the little internet assholes combined and formed into this one giant mega asshole. Now they have time to make fun of me while counter-hacking. And what a douche nozzle anyway. They sent backup, they're coming in.
Shit. You get overwhelmed, you run.
You know that one hurt.
I'll cover you.
Meet me in the control room. Let's look at options.
On my way.
Fucking hell.
Don't fucking move. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay.
Here, be a fixer.
What? I can't do that.
Yes, you can. This is your moment, man. Just be like one of those shadowy guys in one of your comic books.
It's a graphic novel.
Is it done?
It is done.
Both of them?
Yes, both targets are terminated.
Alright. Good. Default want to see the bodies. Send you the location.
What the fuck was that? That was awful.
What? He bought it?
It is done.
Shut up.
Really? You're gonna move the gun out of the way. He's got a knife in his skull. Dude. If you're that worried... Oh, I can't shoot him.
I think you better leave this one for me for.
Not this again. I'm in it now. Plus, you said it yourself. You need me.
Well, sure as shit did not phrase it like that. Fine. See what you can dig up from the place and meet me there.
Okay.
Damn it, I wanted to shoot him.
When we get there, we're gonna need to cover a lot of ground to find a way in, so we'll split up. But if things go batshit, you get your head down and stay put, you understand? I'll try to keep the attention on me.
Will you stop?
Stop what?
Stop trying to protect me all the time.
Well, listen,
No, you listen. I know it's not entirely your fault that I am where I am. I don't agree with how you did it, but I know you thought you were doing the right thing. I guess I'm saying you don't owe me anything, Ray.
You done?
But yeah.
Well then, final mission.
Call me if you see something, and I'll do the same.
Hold the line. Thank you, Toto. Fucking Christ.
Ray, I dug up the blueprints on this place. I'm marking it for you. I'm already headed over there.
Time to end this bullshit.
Well, I should have about, what, 2.5 hours to play Need for Speed. That should be enough time for me to play it and see if it's something I like. Because by putting in about 2.5 hours, it should be an indication of how long it will take me to beat. Because in that time I should be able to get through... what, like 3 of them? 3 Blacklist members? Maybe 4? I mean, I doubt 4, but...
Ray, think we'll get the drop on default?
No. He's orchestrated this every step of the way.
Oh, here,
so
1, 2, 3.
far. I don't see him taking any
How are you?
He'll have a plan B. Guaranteed.
You'll face me more dog watching after yesterday. Oh no, this is the final mission for the DLC, so... then it's Need for Speed.
So discreet. This is rare for default.
Good, good. Me? I'm doing very well, thank you for asking.
Inside. He's made this personal between us. He doesn't want to just kill me. He wants to crucify me on camera. All right. See if I can trick these doors into opening.
Nope. Why did I kill that guy? Because that guy is an enforcer, and enforcers are covered head to toe in body armor. And because there's no skill upgrade like there is in the main game to take them out by beating the ever-loving shit out of them, it's not recommended that you try and take them on ever. It's not.
I see you down there, Frewer. I can open your door from here. Stay low.
You know me. Can't get much lower.
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Insult yourself, man. Self-deprecation. You need to cut that shit out, buddy.
Okay, okay.
Oh balls. Balls, it's raining.
Ray, whatever you just did unlocks the door back here. I'm gonna sneak in.
I'll meet you inside. Some of these guys must have access codes to get further in. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Prescribed with medicinal marijuana. Naughty boy. Dog, I don't think weed will help me.
Mo. Damn, they split up the code. I'm gonna need another Mo. That'll do it.
I'm getting some ice cream. No, why? Fuck. As much as I love the rain, because obviously the window is at a slant because I'm in the loft. Not exactly something I want in here. You go up to buy some from the ice cream van. I have not bought ice cream from an ice cream man in fucking years.
Fuckers using infrasonics to throw me off. God damn it. Gotta shut it down fast.
Ray, I can't slip past these guys.
Hang on, your signal's close.
Do you see it?
Yeah, this ain't gonna be easy.
You tell me where to go. I trust you. Not my problem.
All right, move. Move up. Go, quick. Move it. Now, go, go. Stay low. Okay, move. Now, go. Go. Stay low.
Whatever. City's buggy as shit.
I believe I am now what you call fucked.
Now, go, go.
Oh no, never mind.
All right.
Go!
Okay, move.
Never mind.
Can you get
Thought I was fucked. I just had to be at the right camera to activate it.
They've changed the place around, but if the building still matches the blueprint, we should be close to the central room now.
Good. Good, I'll meet you there.
Except I can shoot everyone.
I am God from the sea. Raymond Kenny, come on down. Raymond Kenny, come on down.
This is it. End of the maze.
Can't hide from the rats in the walls.
Why don't I use grenades? Because shooting people in the face is much easier. I mean, you can't argue with that logic. It is just easier to pull a trigger at someone's face.
For those of you playing at home, now is your chance to vote. Should Ray here earn his freedom? Turn off your camera. Where do you think you're going, Ray? I'm watching if you want to see how this plays out.
If you do this, you'll be suffering from the same damn guilt that's been eating me up all these years. I'm sorry I did what I did. And I'm sorry that this fucknut dragged you back into it. But even if I deserve this, you don't. You don't.
I can see you, Ray!
I guess
we've got our answer. So long, Ray. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Adios.
So what's the story here? This guy, Raymond Kenny, in 2003... Yeah, in 2003, set off something in a city with which I do not remember, and it killed 11 people. And it was one, and his brother, I believe, was one of the 11 who died in the outbreak. And I believe the other people he brought into it to vote to see if Raymond dies are the other people who have been caused problems against what happened. So that's what this story is, but it's had other things to do, but it's mostly just this guy trying to get his back on what he did to his brother. But as you can see, we've killed yet another person, so...
Ray! Walk away from the light! Ray! Ray! There you are. You okay, man? I thought you were dead there for a second, like... Dead, like I couldn't even tell if you were breathing. And then, I thought you'd get all, like, pissed off if I went to call an ambulance.
Tobias.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Why do you got that shit-eating grin on your face? I think you must have inhaled some of these fumes for...
It's possible. Look, Ray, I was thinking. I don't know if I really want to leave Chicago anymore, do you?
More than anything else I've ever wanted in my whole life. Oh, but hey. Let's say I do stick around. Hypothetically speaking. Try and find the chink in Bloom's armor. Would you help me?
Abso-fucking-lutely. The old team's back together again. Well, minus the one.
Yeah, well, that's okay because I got somebody in mind. Aiden Pierce.
Are you serious? Wait, that guy has mental issues. Do you know how we met? He introduced himself with a tactical baton.
Yeah, that sounds like something he'd do.
But that's not funny.
No.
It's not fun.
Must be the fumes.
That's it, done. That's the Bad Blood DLC. The story can be done in about 2 or 2.5 hours in my case. But obviously I will do everything else, but not now. Because there's 90 side missions. So, yeah, I'm not doing that on stream. God, no. It'll be extremely fun for me to do, because obviously when I do it tomorrow, whilst I'm obviously not streaming in the morning, or like later on tonight when I've got nothing to do, I can just put music on, shut myself off, and blitz through it. Story made you cry so beautiful.
What's that?
Burger.
Quinkies? I got you a double dog donut combo.
No.
Well, come on, Ray, just try it, just a bite. I mean, there's a reason why the chain is so successful.
Yeah, because they pump addictive chemicals into the special sauce.
No, that's what I thought too. It's just mayonnaise and relish. Come on, man, I drank with you.
That tropical monstrosity is not a drink. It doesn't count.
Ray, I'm gonna make you eat this fucking burger. Try it.
No!
Just a bite.
No,
Bite it,
look,
Ray.
I will taste
Ray, I swear to eat the...
Jesus, Harold Christ.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Oh, goddamn. It's delicious.
You can't have morals like that and have them immediately compromised within 10 seconds. Yep, and then on this beautiful sunset, all these people watch 2 old wrinkly men fuck. Is that it? I'm guessing this is where all the additional, if I'd have done all the side quests and stuff, would turn up and go, oh look, there was a mysterious person who did thing. Thank you for watching the news. Why do you think his name is T-Bone? Because of bones? Like a T-bone steak? Or ribeye steak, I think. I don't really know steak, okay. Yeah, we will get through this. Together. And like I say, after this will be Need for Speed. Because insert yada yada yada, I've got the Need for Speed. Thank you, Marc-Andre. Okay. Oh god. It's really funny though how many people it takes to create one game. What's even funnier is how many people it takes to create one game that releases pretty buggy and terrible. Like, how do you have that many people working on the game and not noticed one problem? And yet it comes out and there's quite a few. Video game companies, aren't they the best? Now, why do we need to know about some of these people? Because some of these people aren't going to be useful at all. Powered by Adobe Flash. Thank you, Adobe. You bastards. And there you have it. No, I want to know what this woman does. Oh, taking singing lessons. I thought that said something else. But anyway, obviously, I'll be off YouTube. I'll see you in like 5 seconds for Need for Speed. So, hope you enjoyed. Toodle pip. And goodbye.